Nestled in the very heart of Europe, there is a place where the charm of the old world meets the high energy of a global future. This is Luxembourg. It is the only Grand Duchy left in the entire world, and while it might be small in size, its impact is truly massive. Imagine a land where ancient stone fortresses sit right next to gleaming glass skyscrapers. This is a country of incredible contrasts. On one side, you have deep green valleys, winding rivers, and over 100 fairy tale castles. On the other side, you find one of the most modern financial hubs on the planet. In this video, we are going to explore the brand new face of Luxembourg. We will see how this nation has transformed itself into a multicultural powerhouse, where nearly half of the population comes from all over the globe. We will experience the world's first country to offer completely free public transport for everyone, making it easier than ever to discover its hidden gems. From the cobblestone streets of its historic capital to the rugged beauty of the rocky north, Luxembourg is a destination that feels both cozy and cosmopolitan. It is a place where history is not just kept in museums, but lived every single day. Luxembourg City is a place where history feels alive in every stone. Known as the Gibraltar of the North, this city was once one of the most powerful fortress cities in all of Europe. Today, its old quarters and massive fortifications are a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And exploring them feels like stepping into a giant open-air museum. One of the most breathtaking ways to see the city is by walking along the Chemin de la Corniche, pronounced Chemin de la Corniche. This pedestrian promenade is often called the most beautiful balcony in Europe. From here, you get a stunning view of the deep river canyon and the ancient stone houses of the district below. For those who love mystery and history, the Bach casemates are a must. This is a massive network of underground tunnels carved directly into the solid rock. These tunnels stretch for over 17 kilometers and were used for centuries to protect thousands of soldiers and even horses during times of war. But the city is not just about the past. If you head over to the Kirchberg Plateau, you will see the ultra-modern side of the capital. This area is home to the European Union institutions and the Mudam Museum of Modern Art. To get there from the Old Town, you can ride the Fothenthal panoramic lift. Deep in the lush forests of the north lies Vianden, a town that looks like it was pulled straight from the pages of a medieval storybook. As you approach, the first thing you will see is the massive Vianden Castle, standing tall on a rocky peak overlooking the river below. This castle is one of the largest and most beautiful feudal residences from the Romanesque and Gothic periods. For a long time, it sat in ruins, but after careful restoration, it has been returned to its full glory. Walking through the grand knights' halls, the ancient kitchens, and the beautiful chapel feels like a journey back to the 11th century. But the castle is only part of the magic. The town itself is a maze of narrow, winding streets and traditional white houses. To get the best view of the entire valley, you can hop on the Vianden chairlift. It is the only chairlift in the country and takes you up to a height of 440 meters. From the top, you can see the castle, the town, and the winding Aar River all at once. Vianden also holds a special place in literary history. The famous French writer Victor Hugo lived here during his exile in the year 1871. Echternach, or Echternach, is the oldest town in the country and serves as the gateway to the stunning Mullerthal region. Founded way back in the year 698 by Saint Willibrord, this town is a place where deep spiritual history and beautiful nature come together. At the heart of the town is the Basilica of Saint Willibrord. This massive Romanesque building is a masterpiece of architecture, but the real secret lies underneath it. In the crypt, you can find the tomb of the saint himself, surrounded by beautiful frescoes that are over 1,000 years old. If you visit on the Tuesday after Pentecost, you might see the famous dancing procession. This is a unique tradition where thousands of people hop through the streets to a traditional melody. It is so special that it is protected by UNESCO as part of the world's cultural heritage. Just a short walk from the town center, you can travel even further back in time at the Roman Villa. This was once one of the largest and most luxurious rural estates north of the Alps. Today, you can explore the ruins and see the remains of ancient floor heating and beautiful gardens. It gives you a fascinating look at how people lived here nearly 2,000 years ago. Perched on a steep rocky cliff 150 meters above the winding Suhr River stands the mighty Borscheid Castle. This is the largest and most imposing fortress in all of Luxembourg. Its massive stone walls and 11 watchtowers dominate the landscape of the north, looking exactly like a castle from a medieval epic. The history of this site goes back over 1,000 years. Archaeologists have even found traces of Roman and Merovingian structures beneath its foundations. The stone castle we see today began its journey around the year 1000 and grew larger over the centuries. In the year 1384, the outer wall was finished, and by the late 15th century, a powerful artillery bastion was added to defend against new types of weapons. As you walk through the castle grounds, you can see how the different social classes lived. The upper part was reserved for the lords and nobles, while the lower sections housed the craftsmen and soldiers. One of the highlights is the Stolzenberg House, a beautifully reconstructed Gothic residence with a mysterious vaulted cellar. Even if you aren't a history buff, the views alone make this place worth a visit. From the top of the towers, you get a 360-degree panorama of the green valleys and the river loops below. It is a photographer's dream, especially in the evening when the entire fortress is lit up, casting a golden glow over the Ardennes forest. Tucked away in a tight loop of the Suhr, pronounced Sewer, river, you will find one of the most picturesque villages in the entire country. Esch-sur-Sur, pronounced Esch-sur-Sur, is a tiny, magical place that feels completely hidden from the outside world. Surrounded by steep mountains and deep water, it was built in this unique spot for one simple reason: it was almost impossible to attack. Towering over the village are the ruins of a castle that dates back to the year 927. Even though it is now in ruins, the site is open to the public and offers a fantastic view of the slate-roofed houses below. At night, the castle is illuminated, making the village look like a glowing jewel in the middle of the dark forest. Esch-sur-Sur is also famous for its long history of cloth making. For centuries, the village was known for its high-quality wool. You can still visit the old cloth factory, which has been turned into a museum. It is a fascinating place where you can see the giant machines that once powered the local economy and learn about the craftsmanship that defined this region. Just a few minutes away from the village center, you will find the Upper Sur Lake. This is the largest body of water in Luxembourg and is a paradise for anyone who loves the outdoors. The Moselle Valley is a sun-drenched region in the southeast that feels worlds away from the busy city. Following the winding path of the river, this valley forms a natural border between Luxembourg and Germany. It is a land of rolling hills, endless rows of grapevines, and some of the most charming riverfront villages you will ever see. This region is the heart of the country's wine production, a tradition that dates back to the time of the Romans over 2,000 years ago. Today, the valley is famous for its crisp white wines and the sparkling Cremant de Luxembourg. You can spend an afternoon visiting family-run wineries or exploring the massive underground cellars of the Cave Saint Martin, which are carved directly into the limestone cliffs. One of the most important stops in the valley is the small village of Schengen. This village is known all over the world. It was right here on a boat in the middle of the river that the famous agreement was signed in the year 1985 to create a borderless Europe. You can visit the European Museum and the Place des Étoiles to see the monuments dedicated to this historic moment of unity. Located at the bottom of a deep stone canyon carved out by the Alzette, pronounced Alzette, River, lies the Grund, pronounced Grunt. This is one of the oldest and most atmospheric districts in the capital. While the upper city is known for its high-energy business and government buildings, the Brund feels like a quiet, secret village hidden away in the shadows of the massive fortress walls. To get down there, you can take a long, winding walk through history. Or you can use the high-speed elevator that whisks you down through the solid rock in just a matter of seconds. Once you arrive, the first thing you will notice is the peaceful silence. Because the district is mostly car-free, the only sounds you hear are the gentle flow of the river and the birds in the trees. The architecture here is stunning. You'll see rows of colorful houses reflecting in the water and ancient stone bridges that have stood for hundreds of years. One of the most iconic landmarks is the New Minster Abbey. Originally built in the 17th century, this massive complex has served as a church, a hospital, and even a prison. Today, it has been transformed into a vibrant cultural center where you can enjoy concerts, art exhibitions, and open-air theater. Deep beneath the city streets lies a hidden world that most people never see from above. The Bach casemates, pronounced Bach kazamats, are a massive network of underground tunnels and galleries carved directly into the solid rock of the cliffside. This incredible feat of engineering is why Luxembourg was once known as the strongest fortress in the world. The first of these tunnels were dug way back in the year 1644 during the era of Spanish rule. Over the next 200 years, the tunnels were expanded by the Austrians and the Prussians until they stretched for an amazing 23 kilometers. This underground city was built to protect thousands of soldiers, their horses, and even entire bakeries and slaughterhouses during a siege. Walking through the tunnels today is an eerie and fascinating experience. You can see the large openings in the rock where massive cannons were once positioned to defend the valley below. The walls are thick and cold, and the atmosphere reminds you of the incredible effort it took to carve this fortress by hand using only black powder and simple tools. Even after much of the fortress was demolished in the year 1867 to ensure Luxembourg's neutrality, 17 kilometers of the casemates remained. During the two world wars, these tunnels provided a safe haven for up to 35,000 people during air raids. In the very center of the capital stands the Notre Dame, pronounced Notre Dame, Cathedral. A stunning landmark that defines the skyline with its three slender black spires. This is the only cathedral in the country, and it serves as a powerful symbol of Luxembourg's religious and national identity. The story of this building began in the year 1613, when it was originally built as a Jesuit church. Because of this, the architecture is a fascinating mix of styles. While the main structure is a beautiful example of late Gothic design with its tall, pointed arches, you can also see many decorative elements from the Renaissance and Baroque periods, especially around the ornate North Gate. Inside, the atmosphere is one of peace and quiet grandeur. One of the most beautiful features is the collection of stained glass windows dating from the 19th and 20th centuries. When the sun shines through them, the entire nave is filled with a kaleidoscope of vibrant colors. You should also look for the small wooden statue of the Virgin Mary, known as the Comforter of the Afflicted. She has been the patron saint of both the city and the country for hundreds of years, and every spring, thousands of pilgrims come here to honor her. spanning high above the deep green valley of the Petrus, pronounced Petrus. The Adolphe Bridge is perhaps the most famous landmark in the entire country. When it was completed in the year 1903, it was a true marvel of engineering. At that time, it held the record for the largest stone arch in the world, stretching over 84 meters across. The bridge was named after Grand Duke Adolphe, who reigned during a time of great growth for the city. Its design is elegant and powerful, featuring massive blocks of local sandstone that blend perfectly with the historic fortifications nearby. For over 100 years, it has served as a vital link between the old city center and the newer districts near the train station. Between the years 2014 and 2017, the bridge underwent a massive renovation to strengthen its structure. During this project, something incredible was added that you shouldn't miss. Engineers suspended a brand new lightweight bridge directly underneath the original stone arches. This hidden lower deck is dedicated entirely to cyclists and pedestrians. In the heart of the Grund, pronounced Grund, district, standing proudly on the banks of the Alzette River, is the Neumünster Abbey. This massive architectural complex has a history that is as turbulent as it is fascinating. For over 400 years, these stone walls have seen everything from peaceful religious life to the dark days of war. Originally built by Benedictine monks in the year 1688, the abbey was designed as a place of prayer and study. However, after the French Revolution, its purpose changed completely. For nearly 2 centuries, it was used as a military hospital, a police station, and eventually a state prison. During World War II, the abbey served as a place of incarceration for those who resisted the Nazi occupation, including Luxembourg's most famous sculptor, Lucien Vercolier. Today, the abbey has been beautifully restored and transformed into a vibrant cultural center known as Neumünster. It is a place dedicated to the dialogue of cultures. The dark cells of the past have been replaced by bright, open spaces for art exhibitions, theaters, and international conferences. It even hosted the historic signing of the treaty for Bulgaria and Romania to join the European Union in the year 2005. For a truly modern perspective on this ancient city, you have to take a ride on the Pfaffenthal, pronounced Pfaffenthal, panoramic elevator. This stunning glass structure is much more than just a way to get around. It is a high-tech masterpiece that connects the historic valley below with the city center above. Inaugurated in the year 2016, this elevator was designed to make moving through the city's dramatic hills easier for everyone. It rises to a height of 71 meters and moves at a speed of 2.5 meters per second. This means that in just 30 seconds, you are swept from the quiet, leafy streets of the valley up to the beautiful Pescatore, pronounced Pescatore, park in the upper town. The ride itself is a thrill. The cabin is made almost entirely of glass, offering a spectacular, unobstructed view of the Alzette River and the famous Red Bridge. For those who are feeling extra brave, the floor of the cabin is also transparent, giving you the sensation of floating high above the treetops. When you reach the top, the experience continues on a long pedestrian footbridge that jets out over the valley. At the very end of this bridge, there is a special observation area with a glass floor. Standing here, 60 meters above the ground, you can look straight down at the rooftops of the old houses below. It is one of the most popular spots in the city for taking photos and experiencing the unique topography of Luxembourg. Deep within the magical Mullerthal, which is pronounced Mullertal region, you will find the Schiessen Temple waterfall. This is not the tallest waterfall in the world, but it is undoubtedly the most photographed spot in all of Luxembourg. With its 3 distinct jets of water cascading over mossy rocks, it looks like something taken directly from a fairy tale. The most iconic part of this scene is the elegant stone bridge that arches gracefully over the Black Airns River. While the bridge looks like it has been there for 1,000 years, it was actually built in the year 1879. At that time, it was created by a local stonemason named Jean-Pierre Promenschenkel to help people reach the nearby forests. Today, this bridge has become the unofficial symbol of the entire Little Switzerland region. What makes the Schiessen Temple so special is the atmosphere that surrounds it. The waterfall is tucked into a lush green gorge where the air is cool and the rocks are covered in thick velvet moss. You can reach it by an easy walk from the nearby parking lot or as part of the world-famous Mullerthal Trail. In fact, Route 2 of the trail passes right by here, leading you through some of the most spectacular sandstone rock formations in Europe. To see the town of Vianden from a completely different perspective, you have to take a ride on the Télé-Siège, pronounced Télé-Siège. This is the only chairlift in the entire country, and it offers one of the most exciting and scenic experiences in all of Luxembourg. As you settle into your seat and the lift begins its gentle ascent, you are slowly carried away from the riverbank and high into the air. The chairlift rises from the valley floor to a height of 440 meters above sea level. During the 6-minute journey, you float quietly over the winding Or River and the colorful rooftops of the town. The higher you go, the more the landscape opens up. You will see the thick green forests of the Ardennes stretching out toward the horizon, and the massive hydroelectric dam on the edge of the town begins to look like a toy model. The real highlight of the ride is the view of Vianden Castle. As you ascend, the fortress seems to grow alongside you, perched majestically on its rocky ridge. This is the best way to appreciate the sheer scale of the castle and its defensive position. From this height, you can see how the ancient walls follow the curve of the mountain, looking exactly like a scene from a medieval legend.